Okay, today's video is gonna be a rant. I cannot hide the fact that it will be a rant. I'm getting really quite tired of answering the question, is WoW dying? Every time I stream, I get questions like this dozens of times per day. So I'm making this video just so I don't have to answer it anymore and I can have a command. So get your popcorn ready. I'm going to answer this question once and for all, but I know after this, I'm still going to get asked this question. So here we go. Right now in the WoW community, which I can't really escape, to be honest with you, because, there's people that are always going to be asking me questions about World of Warcraft. There are two types of people in the WoW community. You have the WoW Doomers and the WoW Justice Warriors. Someone will come in my chat randomly. I'll be playing a completely different game than WoW. I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark, or maybe I'm playing the New World Beta or something like that. And someone that's never typed in my chat before, a one message Andy, will say something like in three words, WoW is dead. And it has no context behind it. There's no relevance to what I'm talking about. It's just a random thing because I'm playing another game. Or sometimes there'll be things where someone will ask me a question, what I think about 9.1.5. And you know what? That's probably why 9.1.5 is probably why I'm getting so many questions about this. What I think about it, what I think about these changes, and maybe I'll say some good things about the game, and then I'll say one negative thing about the game. And then this paragraph Peter comes out of nowhere and just types up this huge message saying like, you will all be back. Everyone's going to be back. You're all quitting for now or not playing for now, but you'll be back someday. And the funny part about that is who are these people? Like, who are these people? Are they like the gatekeepers of the community? Like everyone that's no longer playing the game or has taken a break from the game or whatever, the reasoning is, have they signed like some kind of blood contract where they can no longer fucking play the game? I don't know. The reality is no, WoW is never going to die, okay? The people that ask questions like, is this really it? Is this a time where everyone no longer will be playing WoW anymore? No, it's never going to die, okay? WoW is always going to be a large enough IP where people will play the game because, if it's a good game, people will play it, right? That's my stance on it from now on going forward. If the game is good, I'll play it. If the game's not good, I'm not going to play it, right? I'm not going to give them my money if the game is not in a good state, right? But the idea that like, if you don't play WoW anymore, you've abandoned the game, you're a betrayer of the fucking game. There was this guy, I think a couple weeks ago, who was really mad at me and saying crazy things like he wanted to behead me. And that I'm a betrayer in all caps, like I'm Illidan from the Legion trailer.
You've doomed us all, betrayer! Your faith has blinded you.
Like I've done some crazy deed by no longer playing a video game. The main issue I have with this type of behavior, these two types of extremists, is that this is a great year to be an MMO fan. Okay, for the longest time, there has been no content as an MMO fan. I'm not a big FPS guy. I'm not a big MOBA guy anymore. I'm a big MMO fan. I just love MMOs, and I like a certain type of MMO. And there's so many great ones coming out this year. Some that, I'm interested in, some that I'm not so interested in, but there's so many great ones coming out. We have New World in a couple of weeks. You have Final Fantasy Endwalker. You have Lost Ark. Coming up in a couple of months or so. It sucks being an MMO fan when there's nothing coming out, and now is a great time to really try out all of these games. But you have these people that are so stuck on a game, whether it's in a good state or a bad state, or they're like the defender of this game. They feel like the need, like they're so attached to this game that they feel the need to like root for the game's demise because they're upset or hurt by the game, or they're there to defend the game against everyone else. Newsflash, you're not being paid by this game company to defend a game, right? You're not the engineer working on the back end on the game. Chances are you're not the developer creating content for the game. So there's no reason for you to be so defensive about the game or to be so, aggressive with your stance on the game is dying. If I told you, Best Buy sucks, I don't like Best Buy. Maybe you're you really like Best Buy, but you're not going to be so offended by the fact that I say Best Buy sucks, right? You're like, oh, it's whatever. And if you were so offended by it, people would think you're weird, And if you're a person that shops at Best Buy, right? You go to Best Buy, and then, you know, next door is like CompUSA, a store that used to be open, no longer. I don't think it's open anymore. You would have no problem going over there to save some money or to get a better deal on what you're trying to purchase. But when it comes to games, people don't look at it that way, right? They're not looking for the best deal or the best experience, or looking for an open market in terms of supporting other companies that give them a better deal. Right? They're there to support their game like it's some kind of hometown college football team where they're just like diehard, you know, football fans for this random college team. To me, it's just so bizarre and unhealthy. They're just constantly butting heads. I was watching Asmongold's stream. He was doing like Tempest Keep, and they were like wiping on Alar over and over and over again. And there was all these WoW Andys that were like super, like, you know, they're defensive about their game when you have these like other people from Final Fantasy saying that Final Fantasy rating is better for this, and this. And it's like, it was like this little back and forth environment where I just found it so humorous because everybody knows, okay? I mean, anyone that denies this, they're obviously just like, they're literally in denial. Everybody knows that classic WoW rating sucks, okay? It's just good boomer fun that you do with your boys, and you collect some loot, and it's cool to see, like, it's nostalgia. It's cool to see Kel'Thas, or maybe you want to get to Black Temple and see Illidan again and get some iconic items and just chill with the boys, right? But it's not this pinnacle of skill. And there's tons of things that are wrong from a system standpoint, from a fun standpoint, when it really comes to old school WoW rating. Everybody knows it sucks. It's not this pinnacle of skill. But then there's people like defending it and saying that this is how MMOs should be, and they're talking about how long it takes to run back to the raid and get everyone together, and there's so much downtime, which I actually totally agree with. I think that's like the worst part of WoW raids, that it takes forever. And after playing other games, hence me going to another tech store, I'm leaving Best Buy and going somewhere else where I get to try out, get a better deal on something, right? I realize over here, wait a minute, you know, I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark, and I realize there's no downtime. When we wipe on a boss, I'm right there again and ready to go. There's no, you spawn right there in front of the boss instantly. The difficulty of the raid encounter is actually fighting the boss, not the downtime and getting through that. And who says that has to be part of an MMO? That's like weird conditioning that a lot of people have. Oh, well, it's not an MMO if it doesn't have. That's not, in my opinion, that's absolute nonsense, right? I'm trying to have fun, right? Fun. It's not me wanting it easy. I don't want an easy fight. I just don't want to do the boring. Why do I have to do the boring stuff? So many people need to start looking at MMOs in a different light. Just play what the fuck is fun. You know, play what you enjoy. Don't be so defensive about your game. You're literally a consumer. You know, I was watching this video that came up on my YouTube feed. It was people in Orbost gathering together to mass log out in protest of what's going on at Blizzard. They were doing a mass log out in Orbost to, you know, in protest of what's going on. Imagine paying to protest. Imagine paying a monthly sub in a game to mass log out in protest. You think they really care that you're doing that? Let's be honest. And I'm not trying to crap on anyone's I'm not trying to crap on anyone. I'm really not. You know, I'm genuinely not. But that's what it looks like. Unnecessary emotional attachment. And the reason why I'm making the video is that I had it. You know, I was emotionally attached to the game. You know, I still cover the news in the game. I still read about the game. I still follow it because that's what my YouTube channel is about. But I'm personally not playing it right now, but I'm following the news on it. I'm making this video because I was like that. And after not playing the game for the past 2 months, I've realized, what the hell was I doing? And I hope a lot of people can see that. Chances are they won't. I'm making this video. I'm just talking air. There's going to be some guy that's pissed off. But I would advise a lot of you to just look at games as a product that you're purchasing and nothing more. Ask yourself, am I having fun? Don't ask me if the game is dying. Okay? Because what is my answer even, what does it even mean to you? Why does it even matter? If I say, yes, the game is dying, is that going to like satisfy some bias that you have where now you're like, yes, see, the game is dying? Or if I say, no, it's not dying, is it going to change your opinion all of a sudden? And now you're going to resubscribe to the game or get back into it. And now you're going to enjoy the game because I said it's not dying. You have to ask yourself, am I having fun playing said game? Yes or no? If I'm not having fun, I'm going to stop. I should stop playing it. If I am having fun, keep playing it. It doesn't matter what's happening on the outside. It's about your experience. My opinion doesn't mean shit in that way. So, just wanted to make this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it'll upset a couple people, but you know what? I really don't care. I had to get it off my chest, and I'm so tired of talking about it. I'm going to be real, and it's probably not the last time I'm going to end up talking about it. But anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.